GP101 going out onto the course. Of course, our good friends from Tamworth.
Yeah, the GP101 boat, pretty much an unmistakable looking thing. Beautiful black GP Hydro with the flame job and flame and checkered flag over it. And as you mentioned, the team down from Tamworth. These guys, they've had this boat for a couple of years now, and they're just getting faster and faster every time they bring this thing out. They had a pretty successful event down at Yarrawonga as part of the Eastern Rivers Cup event. And as I mentioned, just going from strength to strength, these guys.
Here on the GP Hydro live stream, courtesy of Scotty Lambert, our corporate sponsors, the St George Motorboat Club. They've been, of course, right here at the venue today. They're our front straight corporate sponsor. Where Benny Clark is heading now, the northern end of the course is the South Sydney Detailing. Northern turn. You can see Benny now turning onto the back straight, known this weekend as the Bankstown Helicopters back straight. We'll wait a little bit further for our left-hand sponsor. These boats, Nath, capable of?
These boats are easily capable of 140, 150 mile an hour. Actually, last weekend at Valleyfield in Canada is the big annual Valleyfield Regatta, which is the local Canadian or North American Grand Prix hydroplane class is kind of the feature class of the event. And during the qualifying events, it was actually Brandon Kennedy, which was one of the American teams. He actually ticked over 160 mile an hour down the straight in his qualifying test run. He was out on the course all on his own, so the water was nice and smooth, but very impressive indeed, 160 mile an hour. So these Australian boats, as I mentioned, GP101 is probably still working their way up to that sort of speed, but the other boats, GP1 from the Harrison team, and then Warlord, the Marlin team, they're probably capable of that already.
Okay. And look, speaking about what happened in Valleyfield in Canada last weekend, we've probably got a lot of viewers from Canada watching us, watching the telecast today, Nathan, and needless to say, a number of the teams are over in New Zealand as well.
Yes, yeah, certainly. So that's one of the great things that this GP Hydro live streaming service provides is obviously if you can't get to a venue physically, you're still able to enjoy the action on the water. And as you mentioned, especially the Canadians, with that big event last weekend, they actually had a storm blow through on the Sunday afternoon and unfortunately cancelled the event, so they actually didn't get to run the final races in pretty much all of the categories. So they might feel a bit shortchanged, and hopefully, join the stream this weekend to get your fix.
You saw Benny Clark this time last year, he had a really good weekend. A really good weekend. You can see that big rooster tail there. One of our favourite venues, Taree, Nath. Sometimes when they head up to the bridge turn, they throw up that much water, the actual bridge just absolutely disappears. Whoa! Have we had a flat spin there?
Yes, a pretty significant situation there.
Maybe a prop or a drive.
A bit hard to...
Prop shaft maybe?
Provide any more detail just yet. We can see the canard wing at the front sort of pointing skyward, so chances are the control rod or whatever it is has failed or got damaged in that incident. And good to see the lid hatch already up, and you can see Ben already climbing up out of the cockpit. So certainly a good sign after something like that.
Yeah, of course, these guys, 5-point harnesses, all these guys are running?
6-point harnesses, yeah. It's the full reinforced cockpit situation, as you mentioned, 6-point harness, oxygen system, sort of be worst case scenario, the boat ends upside down or something like that, so the drivers are still able to stay composed and ideally get themselves out of the boat, which we just see Ben do on his own, thankfully. Because even though it was just a flat spin, obviously we heard the noise, we heard the sound. He was starting to get into it a bit.